close. Couldn't ask for much more on that.
Welcome back to the Masters. I'm recording from my stream.
This is his 5th shot.
Just a short bunker shot. So open your feet up, open the club face up, little splash out.
Yeah, not bad. That is safely on deck inside of 10 feet.
And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Ah, yes, very well read. She's 100 now for the day. 8-foot putt here. Yep, good work not to let that get away, and that's in for a par. Yeah, good work there to make sure things don't get worse, but as it is, it's a double bogey. Par is all he'll have to show for it. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there.
Well, that'll work.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Has a great chance to reach the green, but still gonna have to pull off an awfully great shot, hitting it right to left and trying to fit it in that narrow opening.
That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. Let's see what they do from a good lie in the fairway. 180 yards to go. Okay, that's going to be a little tricky over there. It's over in the mounds, left of this 8th green.
Two good shots on this par 5, leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
Didn't get it all the way there, but I think he'll be able to finish that off and walk to the next tee in pretty good shape, Frank.
You're not going to get a prize for being a hero, but no damage done.
So a good shot there, and likely going to limit the damage if he can finish that off.
Yeah, and at this point, you're just looking to make sure you don't make things any worse.
-1 for the day. Disappointment there, and he'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. They can only all be that easy, right? Tap in birdie there, going to get him back to +3. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill. Yeah, very controlled shot there with the iron on this short par 4, and that's going to be just fine. Yeah, that's the spot you want to put it. Now, watch this thing gather momentum down the slope. Well, that is going to be an excellent result. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, from this section of the fairway, you have an opportunity to get the ball close to the back third of this green. It's going to require some good calculations on yardage and proper execution to get the ball to sit on the right plateau.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
From the fairway, Iona, this his second.
Yeah, the pin, 136 is the number we're looking for, and that pin, well, it's back left today.
Now, the ball comes up a little bit short of the flag, but normally the rule of thumb, for every 10 yards uphill, you have to add on another 10 yards. A little disappointing from that range. I really thought you could hit one in there tight, but instead, once again, tough two-putt now.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that race is right on by. A lot of movement coming left here. This for birdie. Nah, that's not going to come back enough. That'll stay on the high side.
Need a little bit more pace and a little more borrow.
This is a 13-footer. Kidding? This game's unfair sometimes. That looked in the whole way. good putt. It's in for par here at the 9th, and that will make this a 3 over 39 on this front side. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th, and that will make this a 3 over 39 on this front side. Okay, so it's a bogey for him here at the 9th. And that's going to win the books as a 1 over 37 on this first 9. Okay, that's in for his par here at the 9th. And that's going to mean this is a 1 under 35 on this first 9. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These two par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3, 12. And a missed fairway there as that's going to wind up in the second cut.
And that's an excellent tee shot. Actually took the corner of the dog leg on. And the payoff, a slightly flatter lie and a better angle into this green that tips to the left.
No need to get overly aggressive with the driver here. This a long iron, and it does the job well. And that will fall to earth and wind up in the second cut. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Ball coming from this section of the fairway will produce a right to left ball flight, which makes accessing the left side of the screen much easier.
Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right.
Well, it was either too much for breakfast or a little too much club, and that's going to leave a very tough downhill next one.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, this one's all about a light touch in the hands. There's really not a lot of break in it, but it will gain speed as it goes down this ridge.
Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
This one should cut pretty hard to his left. It's for birdie. Maybe gave that one a little too much credit and it missed on the high side. He has a 12-footer here. Tough start to the backside, Frank.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, too. You start losing confidence with the putter early on.
That's 1 under on the day. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. That will brush it in, and that'll be just a par. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National. Now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Now one of the tougher second shots in golf, the second here at 11. Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
Now, gotta manage the pine straw here with his second.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Amen Corner officially begins now. His second at hole number 11.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss-hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%? That's right, 10%.
Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. A birdie putt down to Iona.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Get up. Get there. Oh, my goodness. That is not fair at all. What a putt from that distance. That did everything but go in the hole. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. I think I'd be fairly pleased with that, Frank. What do you think?
I certainly do. It was so good.
A birdie putt here at the 11th.
Yeah, it's just very slightly up the hill. I don't think it's going to move more than a ball or so to the right.
Yes, well done there. And back to even par now on the day. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. I'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12. So easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. Okay, just outside of 10 feet and a birdie chance here at number 12. Not the worst result in the world. It's right of this 12th green, but you could certainly do worse than wind up there. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that comes up short. That needs to hold on. But alas, it will not. Runs back into the creek, short of this 12th green. Much needed there. That is stone dead, and a chance to get away with just the one drop shot. Second shot now, here at the par 3. This now for birdie at 12.
Yeah, and it's a pretty makeable one. Little bit of break from left to right, really not a lot.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Now a third here, trying to get back onto the green. Well, Frank, you know it's not ideal, but sometimes psychologically a bogey's not that bad.
It would have been easy to come completely off the rails there. So all in all, I'd take a bogey.
Nope. That so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. day so far, 4 over par on the round. This 13th tee box, one of the favorite spots for all the golfers. It's a respite. It's very peaceful back there. Chance to gather your thoughts and then maybe gather some momentum, turn one over off the tee, and then turn on the jets, maybe make eagle here. Okay, playing this par 5 a little cautiously, but this beats some of the alternatives. It is safely in the fairway. Frank, you know you've been in the spot. It is one of the most anticipated shots in the entire sport. The second at 13 at Augusta National. How do you do with that one?
That was great, Rich. This is the most famous par 5 in the world. One of the reasons why, too, not just the dogleg left that the hole presents, but the uneven lie for the second shot. That had to be hit good and was indeed.
Got every bit of that, threw it all the way there and got it to stop. Home in 2 on the par 5. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Tough proposition here from the right side of this fairway. Ball above your feet and green is angled away from you. Gonna take a good one.
Oh, this is gonna flirt with danger left. Oh, that's a big mistake. You cannot come up short here at 13, and that ball's gonna need to be fished out of Rays Creek. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Great place to go after this green from the left side of the fairway. Player able to control their ball flight and hopefully control the spin to get it close.
Oh, this could be trouble. That ball just had a mind of its own there. No way to get it to stop, and it winds up in the water.
A nice shot and a good chance for a par. The statistics on the PGA Tour show that from 8 feet, you make 50% of your putts.
This one definitely going to pick up speed as it goes along its journey. This for an eagle. Now this, just outside of 25 feet for eagle. This is a 9-footer. Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think, and that'll slide on by. Oh, that is right on the precipice of going down. But I do believe it's going to stay out. Oof. Okay, he'll finish that off from a couple of feet away, and that is a birdie. Okay, mission accomplished there. 2 putts and a birdie at par 5. Well, he came into this hole at even par, but with the double, he walks off at 2 over. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker.
Things are starting to get interesting, guys. Buckle up with the last couple holes. Let's see who wins the Masters.
And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. Just what you want at this point in the round. You're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there. This is going to try and stay on the fairway, and I believe it will, up along the right edge, but a good shot. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
The most attractive feature of this hole is the dynamic design of the green, cut into 3 separate sections guarded by an amazing false front where the ball will come all the way off the front edge.
Well, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
93 yards is the number as he sets for his second.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. And that a little beyond the hole, but a good shot. This for birdie now at 14.
And these are the putts he hasn't been able to do much with all day. This doesn't have a whole lot of movement to it, and he could surely use it.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet.
Well, like the old saying goes, never up, never in, and that definitely applies here.
He'll have 17 feet on this putt. That one just gonna sneak on by. Yeah, that's a bit more like it. It's a birdie and back to +2 now for the round. A very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. but par is all he'll have to show for it. One over for the day. We come now to the instantly recognizable hole number 15. It's called Firethorn. Traditionally, it has been the second easiest hole on the course, behind only number 13. But it was lengthened in 2022 with an extra 20 yards added on, making that potential carry over the pond with a second shot that much tougher. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Is starting up the right side. Okay, good position there, right side of the fairway.
That is an excellent tee shot, and now this par 5 is certainly within reach.
Decision time now. Take on the pond or not. His second at 15. Oh, what a shot that is. Beautiful. And that will make for a contented little stroll over that Saracen Bridge. A good look down at this 15th green. It's a green light for his second.